Hey, what is happening everyone? Welcome back to another video, and this is the Beswin product showdown. So we're going to take a look at all the products they have sent out and see if they are any good. We've got ourselves the magnetic charging kit for the controllers and the headset. We have the halo strap that we have reviewed in the last video. We've got some padding upgrades, and finally my favorite part, which is the silicone covers that are not only covers, but it's also a side strap, which is pretty damn awesome. In my opinion, this is the best implementation I have seen so far. So more about that at the end of the video. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just get right into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the halo strap. And no, I'm not going to go too in depth into it, as I have already reviewed it in the last video, and most of the people that are watching probably already know enough about the halo strap. The things that stood out to me were the padding here. The padding has more surface area than the GoMR VR version, but unfortunately it's not as soft. That being said, even if you got the GoMR VR version, you would still need to upgrade the padding. Of course, there are a couple ways of upgrading this head strap, and one of them happens to be their own Beswin padding upgrade. That can work for the halo straps, as well as the BeswinVR M2, and of course the stock strap that comes with your Quest. We'll talk more about the padding in just a bit. Now when installing it, there's a native problem that you'll encounter with all of the halo straps that are available, and that would be this pivot point right here. Unfortunately, when you're wearing this headset, a lot of times it will just very easily tilt. It will tilt downwards, upwards, and you'll have to constantly adjust the headset. Now keep in mind that this headset does require to use the center strap that attaches from here to there, and even with that, it's still not going to stop this headset from tilting back and forth. There's almost nothing you could do about it. It's just a native flaw with the design, and that's just how it is. Next up, we have the 3-in-1 padding kit, and this is one of my favorite products that they do offer. It just kind of saves you the hassle, and it comes with a plethora of things. First off, you can get this in either white or black, which at first glance may look like is just a color option, but really, if we take a closer look here, we can see that the white variant actually has the softer padding that is way more comfortable than the black variant. So it's not just a matter of color, it's a completely different material. And honestly, this should be noted on their website. As you can see here, it's got their usual perforated material that a lot of us have probably experienced in the past, and overall it's just a more comfortable, softer material than what they have over here. So if I were to pick one, I would definitely go for the white variant. So anyways, what we have here is basically a stock strap upgrade pad that you can get for a couple dollars on AliExpress, but it comes with extra padding. It's a pretty good upgrade for your stock strap if you don't want to spend more than $5. It has these grooves right here to stop it from slipping, cups the back of your head very nicely, and overall it's a pretty nice, decent upgrade. And that is what we have here, except it comes with some extra padding. Now this can be used for a couple different straps. You can use it for the stock strap, halo strap, M2, and if you really want, you can even use it on the deluxe audio strap. And there are two ways of actually installing it. The first method is the easy way by installing these velcros to the back of the pad, like so. Out with the old, and in with the new. And at this point you are pretty much good to go. And the second method is by taking these caps off and feeding it through. And this should give you the best experience, as it's going to make the pad here kind of levitate and not be limited and restricted by this bottom curve. Now speaking of secure, this brings us to the next included accessory in this pack, and that will be the Powerbank holder kit. It comes with a holder alongside some velcros for cable management, as well as this nice right angle USB Type-C cable that happens to be the perfect size without too much slack. Now of course, if you're planning on getting a power bank installed, then you definitely need to get yourself this little pad upgrade, as there's really no place to install one of these, other than on this bottom ledge that comes included with the pad upgrade. And once you do install, the end result should look something like this. The cable here is plenty flexible, even at the maximum distance, it's not really going anywhere, and at this point you got a nice comfortable headset with plenty of power to last you all day. Now, for around $30, should you get this kit, I would say it's pretty good. I mean, you can use it with the M2, you can use it with the halo strap, and you can use it with the stock strap. So whatever you are right now with your upgraded adventure, you should still have plenty of use for this kit. $30, I would definitely go for it. Of course, if you don't already own any of these parts. Alright, so now that we're done talking about the strap, let's go and talk about something that is way more interesting for once, and that will be these amazing controller grips. These are definitely by far my favorite Quest 2 accessory to date. The main reason? They're just really damn comfortable, really well implemented, and they overall look really, really clean. And they come in 5 different colors. We got red, black, transparent, white, and blue, which is what we have here. So first off, let's go ahead and take a closer look. So it's a silicone cover, it's got the side strap, which is going to give you a similar experience to the Valve Index controllers, which is fantastic by the way. And once again, this is by far my favorite implementation of these side straps. So first off, here it is in all its glory. As you can see, it's a nice cover that covers the entire controller and has proper cutouts for all the sensors. And in my testing, I have experienced zero issues whatsoever. It's got a side indicator, a nice textured grip. It's very sleek looking, has a very comfortable side strap that is by far my favorite implementation of this type. As in the past, I have used one of these things, and I gotta tell you, these things are horrible. They're from AdVR, and I've seen a lot of other companies, such as Kiwi, making the same type, where you have these little parts kind of sticking out, and it's just absolutely horrible, as you can feel it with your thumb when you're using the controller. Now the thing about these, you can't really buy them by themselves, as they do come part of a kit, and that would be the magnetic charging kit for your controllers and your Quest. So let me go ahead and take it apart and show you guys what we have here. So when you go ahead and order one of these things and pick a color, you'll get the grip as well as the charging kit. Inside the kit here, you'll get a couple things. You'll get these battery door adapters, 2 magnetic charging cables that are circular and can go around different angles, as well as these 2 lithium-ion batteries that can be charged directly using a Type-C connection. And what they have done here is got some adapters, clipped on like so, installed onto the controller, and provided you with a custom battery door that allows you to charge the battery directly, just like so. Which is honestly a pretty clever idea. Now with this type of solution, it will bring up a couple problems and couple concerns. And personally, my first concern was how safe are these things? Well, it's a new technology, but it's been here for a couple years, and these have been very popular. Now the battery brand that they're offering here is actually well known on Amazon, and it's one of the primary sellers of these type of batteries. They do have a lot of reviews, a lot of people using them, and so far I haven't seen anything wrong with them. At least yet. As for how they compare in terms of performance to a typical alkaline rechargeable battery, well, in my research, according to one YouTube video, they actually do pretty well. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible, and I'll leave links for it in the description down below if you guys are interested. So alongside that, you get of course your silicone covers, and what you get inside is a whole lot of things. First, you have the silicone covers, the side strap attachments, these awesome little thumbstick covers, and finally a matching pair of some really nice wrist straps that are just way better than what's included with the Oculus. And to set it up is pretty straightforward. Start by grabbing your controller, remove the battery cover, and store it somewhere safe. Do the same for the old wrist strap, as well as your battery. Next, grab the new battery, install it like so, make sure it's pointing outwards, install the little magnetic adapter. Next, grab your side strap, and make sure it's the correct one by the indicator that's on it, and make sure the writing here is pointing inwards like so. And finally, throw on the new battery cover. Now you can go ahead and grab your sleeve, and feed the side strap through it like so. Wiggle it in, make sure everything is nice in place, and here I like to use the trigger as a reference point to make sure that everything here is aligned, and the same goes for the side grip. Next, grab a strap, and pull it in, and feed it through these 2 grooves. And personally, I like to have it at this level, which gives me the most flexibility and comfort overall for this type of setup. And while doing so, make sure you put it in all the way. And lastly, we got the stick cover, as well as the wrist strap, which can be installed through this little hole right here. And there you go, now you have yourselves a really nice controller grip setup, and in my opinion, this is one of their best accessories that they are offering. These analog grips are fantastic, they feel really nice, and it gives you way more grip than before. Again, I've had the batteries installed for about 2 weeks now, and it's still like 99%. It's pretty crazy how efficient the Oculus controllers are. The batteries have not lost any charge so far, and it should take you around 2 hours to charge if you ever need to. But again, the batteries here should last you like a month of heavy use with no problem. And other than that, you do have a third Type-C connector that is meant for your headset, but if you're using a power bank, they really don't need to charge it. And with all that being said, that is all for this video. So do I recommend their products? Well, when it comes to the Halo strap, not so much. I personally just don't like the Halo strap. The base design is just flawed, and Beswin is at no fault. The controller grips, on the other hand, are fantastic. I absolutely love them, and I can definitely recommend them. However, the price might be too expensive for some people, but it does give you a whole lot of function, so it comes down to if you have the extra cash. They're comfortable, they're functional, and I really have nothing bad to say about them. As for the power bank and strap kit, it's up to you if you really need a padding upgrade for your headset, whether it's a stock strap, Halo strap, or M2, and you really want that extra juice, then it might be worth getting. It's around $30, which is the price of some of the power bank holders. I would say it's definitely worth it, if you're not planning on getting a whole new strap altogether. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.